What's up, WWE Champions Universe? It's Rusty and Two-Bob from Champions Chat. What's up, Two-Bob?
We made it. We're on an official power ranking video. How's it going, everybody?
For those of you who don't know, I feel like we've given a ton of thanks and credit to Two-Bob for helping us dial in the system over the past few months. But tonight, I've got him on stream with me, and we are going to be power ranking together King General Gunther.
Looking forward to it.
Let's take a peek at Gunther. I don't have him on my roster, but I've had to fight him all week in this History of Raw contest. He is a trainer. His training ability at 35k. Yellow gems do 50% more damage. Green moves start with 2 more MP. He's like the reverse CM Punk, right?
Yeah, not a bad shout there.
He's got a Raw link and a Modern Era link. No Imperium link. Might need to let him know about that. And I've taken the, liberty of closing him, of putting together what I think is his best moveset. Bob, do you have any thoughts on, Gunther, before we start running him or testing out this moveset? Is this the moveset you would go with? The shotgun dropkick to increase yellow MP by 10, so it's an MP of 5. Then you got your thunderous chop to lay down. It was about 500,000 damage and modify a 4x7 random area into multiply gem strength of 10, and then deal another 500,000 damage and modify a 7x1 area into column break gems, essentially creating a pattern for you to blow them all up. And then the last symphony, it's going to be a little bit over 1 million damage and destroy 7 random column break gems. Then finisher, deal 1.1 million damage and make 20 random gems into protect gem strength of 1 million. Or is this, it's not 10 million. Yeah, 1 million. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And pin the opponent. So to make him harder to kick out, because he'll have those 20 protect gems on the board. Thoughts on this? Is this the route to go in our power rating test tonight?
I think that this character is going to prove that power ratings need to go past just pure damage. The protect gem value that Gunther is going to have is going to be so significant that we have to find a way to account for that moving forward. I like this moveset a lot. I like the idea that it's only 5 MP. I think it's very smooth. I think Gunther also falls into that category because he has 2 1 MP moves that he could very easily have a feud moveset, which is what you're highlighting here. And possibly with those 2 1 MP movesets, a possible showdown moveset as well. So I think he's got a lot of versatility and flexibility. So that should hopefully come into play when we do that part of the ranking.
So 1 MP would make the bottom row column break, and then the other power bomb would make 1 random column break gem into a cross break gem. Interesting. Okay. So it'll do a... Oh no, did I lose Bob? My goodness. And I'm on like really solid internet tonight, guys. I think it's a Streamlabs issue.
Back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you back.
Awesome.
So like historically, the joke is I have terrible internet and that's why our streams are horrible. I'm on like really, really good internet here at my office, and I think we've got a Streamlabs issue. I think Champions Chat may need to switch over to OBS in the coming weeks for a little more stability. So
I'll be happy to help however I can with that transition.
That'd be great. Thank you.
The red moves, actually, by the way, to kind of circle back on that, he has a third one underneath that blue juggernaut move.
Mm-hmm.
And that works pretty flawlessly with those other 2 red moves.
Okay. Well, let's try out this. Let's try out the red thing. Like, let's dive in and see if we're doing what we're doing with the red moves, because I think people have been playing in the game this week. The other, like the opponent has the yellow multi
Oh,
set,
the AI Gunther, yes.
but I don't think anyone's messed around with this really. So let's give it a try. What kind of entourage would we put on this triple red situation?
So I think if we're going to try and play around not having 99 NP, which is what most of the power rankings do,
Mm-hmm.
I think we only need to start with one 4 MP trainer.
Okay.
That should have our 5 MP loaded. And then we're just going to go absolutely crazy on column break gem damage. So
Iron
Iron
Sheik.
Sheik powerhouse. I think it's Lyra Valkyria
Okay.
for the coach as well.
Got
And
her.
I believe there might be another column break coach
I think it's
out
Trish
there.
here with 75%. Yeah, striker Trish.
Yes, that
So,
sounds right.
and then a 4 red MP, you said?
Just a basic standard 4 red MP.
Okay. We'll put Roxanne just because she's in my history here.
Sure.
So somebody, one of the content creators this week has done this. I would guess Professor, but that's just a guess. How about a plate? Is there like a comment? Is this the King
This is the
Sheamus's
time.
crown? Would the King Sheamus crown be the plate to run?
So no, King Sheamus Crown, we need 4 cross breaks and we only make 1.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So this is where we're going to break out the new combination of plates, that Devil's Drip and the
Okay.
Yeet. You can use either one, both, or none, depending on how you want to rank him.
I'm going to remove the Shades of Rains, and I want to see with just the Devil's Drip. What's this?
Sure.
100%. We've got 100% strap on him.
Okay.
100% gem strap, and we could even switch over to, let's put our red Fury 2 on him. Get 200% move damage. This is basically what the treatment we would give any power rating. So it's not like we're giving him any sort of. And do you feel like this is a fairly accessible? Do you think these are any quote special things so far that we've got on him?
Possibly the Devil's Drip.
Okay.
A red MP trainer is accessible.
Okay.
Sheik is accessible. Trish is accessible. Lyra is your S tier 3000 shard, maybe a special thing.
Right.
I think that's always in the air, whether, and this is always up to the chat, whether you think that having a trainer or coach would count as a special thing.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the way that I rationalize it, if I'm going to count Tech Rocky as a special thing, which to me he is a special thing, then I would want to try and count needing to have a special trainer or coach. In this case, Lyra seems like she might be a little more on the special side.
Well, we're taking him on the road against Big Papa Pump this week. He has been one of the highlights of the NWO contest and contest superstar requirements.
So Big Papa Pump actually counters column breaks.
Oh no, are you serious?
Yes, I am.
I don't want to do this.
I 100% am.
Let me get out of here. Let me get out before I even embarrass myself. What are the odds? I mean, I have never known that about Big Papa Pump until, of course, right now, when I would need to demonstrate smooth gameplay for the community. I walk into a trap.
Well, we can fight the Zombie Sammy 2 notes higher, and then we can come back to Big Papa Pump.
Okay.
With no, we can't, because that's also a 7x1 column break.
Of course.
Now let's prioritize Zombie Sammy.
Injured. Of course, I'm injured now. Okay. Let's see here.
Hello, Hip Designer. Good to see you.
Going to get Sammy. We're going to burn Furpo's health packs here. Whatever will he do to replace him? He'll have to fill out some support tickets to replenish those.
We'll be good, I promise.
I have been fairly calm and unoffensive lately on all things champions, but now I just slid that one in.
That's good.
Okay, so I got my bottom row, all column. I've got my 7 multis, and I'm going to create one random X, dead center. All
Yep.
right. So,
Can
I
go
mean,
anywhere.
hasn't touched the board yet. So Sammy's at 60 million health here. Striker has a little lower health. Let's see
Yep.
what happens. We're going to do that combo. It's going to fire off with a couple. Oh, whoa. He's down to 18 million, down to 2 million health. So that was a 58 million swing, right?
Yep. Give or take. All the move damage that we managed to do beforehand. So just around that 60 million mark that we're always looking for that damage output. And all it needed was really one MP trainer to get everything rolling there.
That was really, I mean, so I mean, now I guess, well, it'd have to be a red feud perk, which colored feud perks feel a little hard to come by. A line bonus is a little more trustworthy. And now I'm portal frozen.
So the other thing too is that the Devil's Drip will go on random gems, and most feud perks these days, like you said, if you want just a specific color like red gem, most of them come with a 200% gem damage bonus of any color. And he's breaking the whole board. He's not turning the board red. So in feud, it's gonna just go up in damage, regardless what color it is.
So dare we demonstrate this moveset with the yeet?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I think I know what's going to happen. It's just going to be really quick and really ugly. So now we're going to increase that gem damage by 500%. Already we were dealing 58 million. If you're one of the lucky duckies who happens to pull or shard recruit, I guess it won't be luck if you shard recruit him this week. Maybe he is a prime candidate for a yeet plate should you have one.
I think this is a great addition to a lot of rosters out there, and I'm not a fan of the whole little click type of thing. This only takes 2 clicks and whatnot, but this guy fits that, man. You don't have to touch the board. You click the moves and you just win.
Reminds me of Rex Regum's kind of flow here.
Exactly. It's exactly what this feels like.
Oh my gosh. Was that wasn't 300 million, was it, Bob? It happened so fast. I'm going to slow it down. The first 2 numbers were 33. It can't be 30
like
million.
30. No, it looked like 33 million, I think.
Okay.
300 would be crazy numbers.
Well, but we hit 58 million with no yeet plate. That's why I thought, well, I guess the next 3 would be 300.
And so we hit a good chunk of that damage per column break. That's why.
Okay.
And so I think it's like 45 million on the damage per column break move itself, something like that.
So it's a second, so it's really a combo move of two moves. Okay.
Yes.
So I will slow the damage down this time. Okay, so we're gonna lay down the rows.
His move damage is also a nice little add too.
So the Lyra plate might boost that as well. The new
instead of the yeet, yeah.
Okay, so now I've put it down to 1 speed. Sammy's at 60 million health. I'm hitting it. What is that? 2 million move damage.
Yep.
No, gosh, what is that? 8. So it's like
40 million.
18 million plus 37 million, I think.
And then 37 million. So so you're getting the 2 million move damage. You're getting the 40 million damage per column break, and then you're getting the 37 million damage on breaking the board. So it's closing in on about 80 million damage.
Thanks for doing the math. I was about to say we're up against Louisiana public school education here tonight. So I was like, and for a grand total of, I was just gonna pause and let you take it.
That's great.
Great. Well, I mean, should we try the other moveset for the actual rating, or is this the moveset for the rating? I mean, this seems like
I think like this 3 moveset, like you said, it's the Rex Regum moveset. I think that's the speed one that everyone's going to want for feud. But I do argue that of the first moveset you had, the blue, yellow, yellow,
Yeah.
I think that's the best one that he's got rolling.
This one feels kind of Jacob Fatu-ish with the blue and purple moves that Jacob does.
I agree.
Let's see here.
That's why I was saying I feel like the triple red is almost more of a showdown moveset, and the
Okay.
blue and yellow
All
feels more like a feud one. Kind of like how Jacob has his purple and blue feud and red and blue for showdown.
So I'm going to load a let me break the entourage contract there with Maurice. Okay, so I'm going to load. This is basically, I mean, whaliest of whales. Since it's loaded, let's just see what plates should be on here.
So he does make the column breaks again. You can do the same 2 plates that you have.
Right.
The other option that you can do is you can do one of those like nightmare insignias because you're generating multiply gems, but you're breaking the board, so you don't really get to just pick one color gem to kind of spam the board with.
Yeah.
So I think these 2 plates are probably the go-to again.
Okay. And it's the weird thing. So this is, I said it reminds me of Jacob. Really, it reminds me more of CM Punk's triple green, how it would be better if he made them all into one uniform color. Oh, no. Oh,
I
no.
agree.
No.
You went against Big Papa Pump.
I did it again.
At least you caught yourself.
I gotta quit. I gotta quit. The people don't need to see that. They don't need to see that.
People don't need to see that.
I mean, it's just an automatic loss. I mean, it's an L. He's going to hand me an L. So we all know what that looks and feels like. I don't want to waste your time on stream tonight, friends. So, all right. I'm going to click heal. Before I heal him all the way, I'm going to get the heck out of this matchup and go against Mr. Stankface over here. His face is rotting off with necrosis. He's a zombie. It's Sammy. Okay, so this is probably the whale build for Gunther. And then what we'll do is power it down for the power rating. We'll keep it as powerful as we can, but with as few special things as we need. So we're going to hit the blue move, pretending there is no 99 MP. Blue move's going to hit for about 1 million and charge up both yellow. Then we're going to have some chest slaps. I mean, gosh, look at that board. 18x multiplies plus the 7x on the side. The whole top row is column breaks. I'm going to slow down the damage because I need to compute it in my brain. Sammy's at 63 million health. We're slamming Sammy. They all break. Bam. He did 172 million with the eat plate. And 20 protect gems. Should he have kicked out?
He will not.
Kick out of the next meta.
Yeah, I was going to say, you beat him 3 times over.
So we're going to take off the yeet plate because that is certainly a special thing. And we may dial down his multi-trainers and see what we can do there. Let's see here. What's up, Evo? Glad you're in the chat with us. Remember that time we were on the show and I had you on my car audio with my kids in the car on the lounge podcast? Evo just apologized for that.
They will never forget that. I still hear about that on a regular basis.
Your kids are in the car. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it happens. Okay, so Sherry can go down maybe to Matt.
Sherry could go down to Matt. Yeah, that works.
Gym modifier. I think Champions Chat may be one of the few content creators that's saying like, no, let's power him down. Let's try to do less.
Yeah,
That's our style.
that's
It's like, no,
that's
let's
the
do it.
thing, right? You can always push for more and use 99 MP and all that, but you try to make it as realistic as possible for everyone in case they get them.
And then maybe one zombie, because like everybody has like one,
zombies.
you know, one
Even
zombie.
Chelsea Green is technically a freebie zombie with the
Yeah.
60% multiply gems.
So what about Mimrock? Do you view him as a special thing?
I used to, but nowadays I feel like he is provided so much more frequently.
Okay.
I don't know that I would count him as a super special thing.
Okay, I've got Mimrock on, and I'm going to take the Yeet plate off.
All right.
Let's do the Devil's Drip off too, because I don't want anyone to say, oh, you didn't, you know, you hit all these special. If we can hit 60 million with this, he's ready. So it's 100% strap. You know, we could change his Fury to a yellow. So like if you had this Gunther, would you put a yellow metal there?
Or with this moveset for sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna put it, so this is 2Bob approved build. Or at least the power down, and he knows what he signed up for here. Okay.
Definitely.
So we're gonna take him into battle against Zombis Samus. If you're taking applications for co-host, I'd like to apply since you tied Lee up in the basement. That's funny. Oh my gosh. I haven't even checked to see if Lee's messaged me like, hey dude.
Hey, let me on.
He could be knocking at the door for all I know.
This should be very strong still.
Okay, so 63 million health. We're shooting for 60 million health to get. Oh, look, it changed a different area. So it must be a random area. It changed a different area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's both random, the multi and the column breaks.
So we're at 60 million health. We're going to hit that finisher with no Protect Gem boosts, which would also be really helpful. 58 million, blows it up, does 55 million damage, plus 3 more million. So he's at look at that. He can't. There's no way he's kicking out with those Protect Gems. Ain't no way. That's no plates, y'all. That's no plates. 100% gem damage strap, no plates, and common trainers. So if the everyman pulls Gunther or Shard recruits him this week, looks pretty battle ready to me. We'll let the power ratings decide that. Do you think we have all the info we need to give him a rating?
I like this moveset a whole lot. The only other thing I was going to say, with this same exact moveset, you can actually build him up armor. And you can pump up those Protect Gems to the roof.
Oh, man. That's clever.
So I actually have a trainer set for you. It's the same exact moves. You're going to run 4 blue MP, so Lawler or whoever for 4 blue MP. I believe she got a revamp recently, but Judgment Day Rhea Ripley will increase your Protect Gem damage reduction by 65%. And then the old school Earthquake.
No way. John Tenta sighting, folks.
Sharkquake back at it again.
Okay.
With a 20% reduction as well. And then Play or Pain Bliss, also with a 25% reduction.
I did not even realize she did that until I read. It's the second line of text. I didn't even realize she did that.
Yep. And then if you scroll and see how strong those Protect Gems are.
Okay, I've got
them.
them.
You get 21 of them. I don't know that anyone's going to be able to kick out of that much Protect in the game.
So over 2 million Protect per gem. So 20, 44, 46, a million protection.
Yeah.
So would you use a gem strap as well? Just
I would actually swap over to armor personally.
let's do it. Let's try that.
Um,
Let's replace it.
and I think that even if someone has 100% gem damage strap, they are going to be very strapped, so to speak,
I
to
gotta
try and kick out.
see if we have an armor strap on this account. Okay, I got a 50% armor.
That works. 50 is pretty solid.
Okay. Yeah, that looks to be the highest. Here it is, 50%. Boom.
Those new 100%ers are very rare still. I know there are some 60% ultimate defense straps out there, but 50% is a pretty solid spot. To me, it feels like where the 100% gem damage is at.
Bob, today the RNG gave me a Legends era. No, it gave me 2 Legends era 150% move damage straps. And I was like, what do I do with that? One is acro and one was striker. And I was like, I thought it was Muda. I thought it was 150% gem, and I about freaked out. And then I went, oh, it's move damage. Huh.
I will say, and I know it's not the most common thing to say, but striker Rocky Balboa with that move damage
that
can actually punch quite a bit.
I don't even have an armor medal. Oh yeah, I do.
They might be in use.
I'll put them here. I have 1 green armor medal. I have padded vitality. I don't have any other. Oh yeah, in use. Yeah, here they are.
Hopeful that they're in use.
Here they are. You got it. You nailed it. This is why I'm not the driver normally. Lee's the driver. I'm the passenger. And I kind of like that. So does he have a plate in this armor build?
In this armor build, there's very few armor plates out there. The only thing I can possibly think of is you can use like the regular cheap shot, one of the original skill plates, that if you crit, you actually end up reducing your opponent's gem damage. And then what you can do is any of the original ultimate skill plates that we got for minus 80% gem damage when you break 4 gems. Any of those should work.
I got the cheap shot on him. This is outrageous.
I know, right?
If you get this Gunther and this is how you run him, the community would hate you and I would love you. So they're like, who the heck did he have on in feud? Earthquake.
Earthquake. But it works.
You know what I should do? I should take this in against Big Papa Pump and make him pay for it. No, I guess he would still steal it, wouldn't he?
He would still steal it with the column breaks, yeah.
Okay, so we're hitting that MP charge.
You could just use the 2 moves against Big Papa Pump if you don't want to put out the column breaks.
That makes sense. Yeah, you just hit the fun. Oh, we're going to try that for sure. We got to try that. Okay, so now we got
a little payback on him.
Now notice we took all the multi entourage out, so we're only at 10x here on our multis. Okay, so 10x on the multis, but we're still, and he's at 63 million, so we're gonna hit that finisher and see what happens. We'll bring it down to 1x speed. It's like boss battle. 1x.
Just blame 2Bob when you run up against someone that runs this.
51 million. So he's still at 51 million. 50 million. Jeez. And that's a 1, 2, 3, folks. 1, 2, 3. 50 million health. It don't matter. You'll still take him down. So yeah, that's pretty nutso. And hilarious.
Yeah. This is what I was saying too, that our power ranking doesn't take into account how strong defense can actually be.
Yeah.
You're talking about, even if you just round it at 42 million on the protect gems, they got to break through that 3 times. That's 120 plus million protect strength. That's no joke. That is a significant amount.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do is Let me switch our scenes and go to the power rating chart here.
Looks like T-Bob is streaming with his pops.
That's funny.
Rusty's my buddy, man.
Papa 2 Bob. Okay, now where is the portal? There it is. Let's pull her out here and give her a. Oh, of course, what did I do? Have you guys heard of computers? I'm new to them. This is my new hobby. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna pull this. All right. Can y'all see that, or is that tiny? I'll give you more.
That's about the size of the screen there.
Okay, there we go. I think I'm behind it somehow.
You are behind it.
Pay no attention to the man behind the power rating. All the kids love Wicked. It's in these days. All right. So power, to get a score of 5, it's our version of S plus tier power. S plus tier is equal to 100% or more of the current meta's top in damage gem or move. And we know that is 60 million. And therefore we hit it with every move set. And if we didn't, we produced roughly, I don't know, what was it? Nearly 60 million of protect gem that he couldn't kick out of. So
yeah, almost 120 million protect. So to me, that's an easy 5 on the power.
Sensei Cree said, watching this is like FaceTiming a senior citizen. Pretty apt. You know what it reminds me of is when we were all trying to do Zoom during COVID. You know, is it on? Am I on? Am I muted? Yeah. So power, would you have any qualms with giving him a 5 for power?
Not whatsoever. I think he deserves a 5 and has multiple move sets deserving of a 5.
Okay, so I wrote a 5 here, but where is it? There it is. It's in the red box. You got to put it in the red box. Going next to speed. To get a 5 on speed, at least 2 of the following are true. The MP charge is equal or less than 6 MP. Moves recycle flawlessly and or animations are quick, resulting in a win in under 45 seconds in feud. A 4 would be at least 2 of the following are true. MP charge is 7 or less. Moves recycle flawlessly and or animations quickly in less than 60 seconds in feud. So 45-second win or a 60-second win. Bob, where do you think Gunther's falling there for you?
I think with that triple red moveset, he definitely falls in the 5-speed category. And I think even with that protect gem moveset, if you use the protect gems, it'll take a little longer than 45 because you're letting your opponent have a chance at kicking out.
Yeah.
But with the damage moveset that we did, which was the same exact moves and just different trainers and coaches, you were still hitting over 60 million, which if they don't have a chance at kicking out, that's under 45 seconds.
Nice. Okay.
The gain MP was 5, so that's less than 6. And the moves definitely recycle flawlessly. You break the whole board.
Yeah, I'm going to do left column justification. Really throw Lee off here and take his. Wait, oh no! See, now I changed the logo. Oh no! Now I've changed everything. My goodness. Yeah, this is like teaching Grandpa how to use his new Android. Okay, so readiness. Readiness is always a point of contention. And I can put here a poll in the chat, which I normally would do. I'm going to get a poll ready, but I'm also going to read off some of our readiness criteria. Okay, here we go. For readiness, a character to receive a 5 needs to have 0 to 1 special things. And that could include plate gear moment to make them work well, or to basically empower that score of 5 and 5 above us. For a score of 4, a character needs 2 special things, plate gear moment, rare trainer to make them work well. Now, as we go down for three, a score of three, they need three special things, and then so on, 4 and 1. I'm going to get the poll live, Bob. Tell me your thoughts. This is a 1 minute lightning poll going live now about
Oh
Gunther's
man.
readiness.
Well, so I think because he's so flexible with so many different movesets, and even with the defensive setup that we didn't need anything rare at all. We needed an armor strap, which everyone should have for a modern showboat.
Okay.
Judgment Day Rhea might have been the rarest thing on that trainer coach list at this point. Like you were even joking about Earthquake making a comeback because of how common he would be.
Yeah.
Um, so the readiness for the defense moveset, I don't think you need that much. Yes, for the damage, if you're trying to hit 200 million damage, then yeah, sure, maybe it takes a couple off, but in order to get that 5 ranking of speed or power, I don't really think he needs much, if maybe just one thing to be ready.
Well,
And that's an if.
yeah. The vote is coming to a close. 86% in the chat say readiness is a score of 5. And
Yeah.
like Chaga says, easy 5. Let's see. I've never seen a more accurate comment. I think that was about FaceTime with the senior citizen. Look, Lee's in the chat. Rusty.
Hey.
What is up, Lee? We got okay. So readiness is a score of 5. He saw me do the left hand justification, and now he wants in. He wants in. I've changed the formatting. As we go to versatility, Lee, can I add 2 to collab cams or not? Is that a thing? If not, we will finish up Gunther and then get you on with us.
I will
Our
gladly bow out.
versatility score, as we saw, and we demonstrated 3 separate movesets for you, one of protection, one of multi, and the third, what would you call the red moveset? Was that a column break moveset?
Yeah, it was a column and cross break kind of combo moveset.
Okay. Well, to receive a score of 5, you're going to need to, the character is competitively usable in all formats, right? Feud, boss battle, showdown. They make a special gem type that help the boss and extreme rules. If we get down into a 4, then we've got character is competitively usable in at least 2 of our major formats like feud and boss or showdown. We don't really consider tours. Everybody should be tour ready, but extreme rules also counts as a kind of a format type. And then we go down the score to 3, character is competitively usable in 1, and so on and so on. As I pull up this versatility poll, I'm curious, Bob, is there a format that you would be particularly excited to use, Gunther? And is there any formats that you would not enjoy taking Gunther to battle with?
I can definitely see not only myself, but a lot of people using him in feud. I think with those low MP moves, he becomes very solid for showdown. And to kind of answer your question, and maybe I'm a weirdo in this case, I actually enjoyed Steel Cage Rules. I could see myself using that Protect Gem moveset for Steel Cage Rules where it says no skill plates, no straps, no none of this. And it's like, you know what? I still got 42 million Protect Gem strength. Come at me, you know? I definitely would like to try that out.
I'm all over the place here with my tabs. Hang on. I was
Oh,
looking at
everyone's seeing your information, by the way, here, Rusty.
nice. Well, that's just if we would want to add upgrade Streamlabs. It gave me a prompt. Versatility score. So this is actually the closest score we've had tonight. 55% are saying 5, 45% are saying 4. The 5s win, but I'm curious, was there a format that just doesn't seem particularly appealing to these 45% that voted that way?
I think that a lot of the contention is most likely boss. I
Okay.
think a lot of people are probably scared to say that this guy doesn't have, a billion damage hitting moveset for boss battle. And that's
Okay.
probably why he didn't get a clear-cut 5 vote. And I can completely respect that too.
I'm going to
I could see this being a 4 or a 5.
Yeah, I'm going to cross-reference our score on Discord. Versatility. 4 would have gotten 2 more votes. 5 would have gotten 5 more votes. So 5 would have been pretty much far and away the winner there. I would be okay to round it down had the score been a little closer, but I think people would not like if we kind of overrode that rating. Thoughts on that, Bob? Overriding versus letting a 5 stand?
I think that with the idea, I think you could probably repoll it for 1 minute, because 1 minute isn't too long, and you inform the chat that if they get enough 4s over 5s, that would be the reason to take it over. I think it's definitely a close cut call. I think that there's some people that are most likely not going to be huge on him in boss. I think there's going to be some people that may not be huge on him in showdown. I think there's a toss up, but I think that the chat should be aware that if they really feel that strongly about 5, they probably need to say it again, just kind of say it with their chest almost.
Okay.
And if not, I think that playing on the 4 side, always playing conservative with these votes, seems to be better.
Yeah, you're right. Now, it's interesting. Somebody wrote earlier, they said, man, when you get to Entourage, his score is going to tank. Let me remind all of you out there what King General Gunther's Entourage ability is. It's, as I pull it up, it's yellow moves get 2 MP, right? And green gets 50% gem damage? Or is it the opposite?
It is the inverse of CM Punk. So Gunther is green move MP and yellow gem damage.
Yellow gem, 50% more damage as a trainer. Green moves start with 2 more MP. Is there someone that you think that would be a big upgrade to?
Off the top of my head, I want to say no. I can't really think of anyone in particular that this is world changing for.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea that it's a 50% boost on gem damage. I think it's helpful to a couple of folks out there, but I can't see this being a world beater of a trainer personally.
Okay. Well, it could be a future poster as well. It could be next month's S tier, S plus tier, for all we know. But let's look at our power rating scale. To receive a 5 in Entourage, he would have to be an essential trainer or coach, something that adds something that you don't want to go into battle without. A great example of a 5 score there would be like the cycle of new zombies, giving the multi-gem enhancements. Entourage ability score of 4 would be a widely used trainer or coaching ability. It helps the character it's being used on reach their full potential. Score of 3 would be a niche trainer or coach, not used very often, but valuable when needed. And then 2 and 1, it offers very little, right? Or outdated and won't be used at all. I'm going to get the poll there going on. And I'm curious, Bob, your thoughts on this Entourage ability.
So I think Evo called it out in chat pretty well. Zombie Dom is probably the one that it would help out the most. As a technician who uses yellow moves and green gems.
Okay.
So I could sort of see that, but that's inverted. That would be CM Punk. So I think that there's going to be a case where it will be helpful, kind of like how technician Charlotte Flair helps out Rex Regum a tremendous amount. She's red MP and yellow gem damage, and that's all that he does. I don't think that it's something widely used right now, but I think that when push comes to shove, just like every time that you think of Rex Regum, you want to train him with Charlotte Flair. I think that's exactly what Gunther will be for somebody in the future. I don't think that exists right now, is the problem.
Yeah, so Evo said in the chat, it's strong when needed, and that's almost the wording of a score of a 3, right? It says may not be used very much, but very valuable when needed. So it's almost the quintessential 3, and the chat agrees. The poll's closed, Bob. 62% voted a score of 3. So that now gives us our composite. Is composite the right word? Our grand total score of 23 for Showboat Gunther. Now, this is what I really want you to weigh in on, Bob. Where would you place Showboat Gunther? And as far as our current showboats.
Ooh, see, now that's a fun one. So for me personally, I like Rex as a feuder. Don't really like him as a showdown guy or a boss guy, but I would almost argue that I like Rex more than Gunther, even though he's not as versatile as Gunther. So it's an interesting question to take. Gunther I like in showdown. I'm looking real quick here. That being said, I think I would almost like to use Mello in Showdown over Gunther.
Wow.
Yeah, Regal's up there, obviously, for damage and because he's got the gears and he just hits so dang hard. Vader's got a nice, strong damage output. I mean, Gunther's very good. And you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I kind of want to circle back to what I very first brought up in the power sense of power ranking. I would rank Gunther the best protect gem character in the game. Okay. But it comes down to a difficult spot of how much do you value protect gems versus damage output. And for someone like me, I really like protect gems. I like the defensive gameplay and style. I think it's awesome that you got to make someone hit for 130 million damage to kick out of your pin. But I don't know where I'd fit him. I think I could argue in a top 5 spot, probably a top 5 spot of Showboat.
Okay, let me just rattle off a few names, and you tell me. Sure. Gunther or the name.
Okay.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, man, Seth has such a good trainer. I'm going to say Gunther.
Tusos, Zombie Uso.
Gunther, for sure.
Hall of Fame Ray with gear.
Ray's good, but I'm still going to align with Gunther.
Let me see. I'm looking for the one. So did you say Vader already? Did you cover Vader?
I would take Vader over Gunther.
Okay. All right. So we got one that you would say. You already said Rex over Gunther too, correct?
I would take Rex. Yes, I would take Rex over
Gunther. All right. I think that's all the top showboats. So he's up there. He's up there with them. Oh, how about Solo Sikoa?
Gosh. I think Solo's probably one of the worst S+ tier characters they've ever released.
I knew you were going to say that. So that was kind of a softball for you. And just in closing, and how about Regal versus Gunther?
Regal.
All right. Well, if you're out there and you're watching this video and you've just pulled Gunther and you're wondering how to run him, how does he rank, how powerful is he, I think we've given you all that we could about him tonight, and we hope this video really helps you out. We've had a lot of fun making it, and we want to just thank Bob again for being on his first power rating with us and not having to power rate against us if we got it wrong later on his channel.
Definitely no getting this one wrong. Huge shout out. Thank you, Rusty. Also, Lee, I know you're watching. Thank you as well, Lee, for providing the platform to me. This has been fantastic.